Did you ever think about what is the history of real estate? One agent told me that she's been selling real estate since Jesus was a baby. Well, I can't top that, but I will say that a psychic in New York many years ago told me that I was in charge of housing in the lost city of Atlantis. I was in New York in the arts. I had no clue about real estate except that finding an affordable apartment was a lifetime achievement. This is Mary Jo, and I'd like to share a couple of thoughts about what I've learned in my 2,000-year journey in real estate. Everyone has opinions, and where do they get them? They usually get them from friends, from family, the guys at the factory, some of which are renters, and some have had one or two transactions, but that makes them an expert in real estate. Then we have media. As we were beginning to crawl out of the recession in 2010, a financial guru went on NBC and told the entire world that now was really a terrible time to buy because you had to have 20% down, 700 credit score, and a perfect employment history for at least 5 years. That's all false, but it scared buyers across the country. And actually, it was the opposite. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build a portfolio for pennies on the dollar. As an example, I had a buyer who was interested in multifamily, and I was representing a short sale. That lender gave me 2 weeks to sell a $325,000 duplex for $128,600. 2 weeks, I got it sold in 20 minutes. And fast forward, we resold that property again this year, 12 years later, for $590,000. Now, if we were in ancient Rome, you know they're going to light torches and dance in the street. That's about what my seller did, and he sent me photos. So it was a good time to invest. None of us know what we don't know, and that's totally true for first-time buyers. I had this adorable couple, and they were so much in love, and in love with the whole idea, oh, we're going to buy our first house together. So I booked 6 showings. We go to the first showing, and they tell me, oh, we just love this house. This is the one. We want to buy it. And I said, oh, well, we have another 5 showings, and the sellers will be really disappointed, and you've only seen one. It'll take about an hour and a half. Is that okay? Reluctantly, they agreed. So we went to each of the 5, and they compared it to the first one and why they hated that one. So at the end, they went, can we just go back and see the house we like? And I went, okay. Ring, ring, made the appointment. We went back. As we walked in, they went, oh, no, this is not the right house. We don't like anything about this house. Well, I had to laugh. 2 hours previous to that, they had 0 criteria. We walked through 5 houses, and unconsciously they were building criteria until we got back to where they started, and it looked totally different to them. Well, we didn't buy a house that day, but we did. Eventually, we found the one. So the bottom line is, this is your journey. Go with an expert. Somebody who has expert experience that'll give you facts, not opinions. It doesn't have to be 2,000 years, but some experience. And you can always give me a jingle.